guys, it's Natasha and welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing my January wrap up. I know it's kind of late, but I figured I'd do a really quick wrap up. Okay guys, so let's get on with the video. Let's see what I knocked off on my YA overhyped list and what other books I threw into the mix. So first I'm going to start with The Couple Next Door. So it's about a married couple. They decide to leave their infant daughter at home while they go next door to attend a next door neighbor dinner party. And when they return home, they find out that their baby's been kidnapped. So I already filmed a review on this book and it'll be up on Thursday, so that's pretty much all I'm going to say on this one. The next book I read is Not Without My Daughter. Yes, I know guys, this is disgraceful. I have the movie cover on the book. I wish I could find the original memoir, but I actually couldn't find it at the time. Guys, I really hate when they take away the original cover. Because I love Sally Field, I just went ahead and did it. So I saw Not Without My Daughter my last year in high school, but I decided to read this memoir because I've absolutely been obsessed with Betty Mahmoudi and her story ever since I saw the movie. For those of you guys who haven't seen the movie or haven't heard of Betty Mahmoudi's story, Not Without My Daughter is a memoir written by a lady named Betty Mahmoudi who went on vacation to Iran with her husband Moody and her daughter Mahtab. The day before Betty and her family are scheduled to return back to America, Betty is told by her husband Moody that she nor their daughter will be returning back to America and they will build a life in Iran. Due to the fact that in Iran, women have limited travel rights, you basically, as a woman, have to ask your husband for permission to leave. So if you missed that, Betty and her daughter were basically trapped in Iran with her abusive husband / the father of her child. The entire memoir is about Betty's survival, her and her daughter enduring the abuse from Moody, and the great lengths that they went to escape. I really thought I loved the movie, but the movie does not even scratch the surface of what really happened. I am obsessed with this memoir. I just got done reading it and I could read it over and over again. I just want to read it again. It's such an amazing, compelling story. The movie doesn't really touch on all the false promises and opportunities that come to Betty. And although most of us don't know what it's like to be held captive by, a lover, just as a reader, every time that a sliver of opportunity came, only for it to be yanked away, absolutely broke my heart. I literally read this in one sitting. It was just amazing. Wow. If you like memoirs, you have to read this one. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, so the next I'm going to talk about is The Wrath in the Dawn and The Six of Crows. So these were two that were actually on my YA overhyped list to see if they're overhyped or not. First, I will say that both of these books I loved, and I'm actually not going to talk too much about them here because I'm actually going to do a review on both duologies, but they are amazing. And just so you guys, here is what I read. I'm actually in the process of reading the second book of both duologies, so I hope to have these up probably by the end of this month or maybe early March. So the final book that I'm going to talk about today is 1,000 Pieces of You. This is also a part of my YA overhyped list. Is it overhyped or is it not? At first, when I talked about this book, I wasn't sure really how I felt about it. I felt like the book promised to be a thriller, but then ended up turning out to be more of a romance, and I wasn't sure how I was feeling about that because I really wanted a good adventure story. I don't mind romance, I just didn't want it to be all centered around a romance.
I'm actually in heaven. He's using...
But then I started liking the book.
His thumb to tap.
About 3/4 through.
He's a sex wizard.
I actually rated it a 4 on Goodreads. But now that I've given it some time, it's actually kind of dropped down to a 3.5. Although I did really like this book way more than I thought I was going to, the truth is, I'm not sure if it's enough to get me to read the entire series. And to me, I can't imagine that a book is truly a 4 if I don't want to continue with the story. Does that make sense? It's definitely one of those reads that if you're just in the right mood, you'd pick it up and read it, but it's just not something that I could say, I don't know, maybe this should have just been a standalone novel. Maybe this should have been a standalone. I don't know. I'm honestly not going to discuss that much more of this book because, I don't know, I'm just not in the mood to, but, if I do decide to read the second book of the series, I'll definitely let you guys know. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm curious to know what you guys read for the month of January, so please let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know. Also drop a line on what you're reading, or if you also put up posts on YouTube, just go ahead and leave a link and I'll check it out. I guess I will see you guys next time. I post videos on Thursdays and every other Monday. Bye guys!